Welcome everyone. I'm Yosuke. My presentation is going to be on Dyson spheres. First of all, you guys are probably wondering, if you don't know what a Dyson sphere is what is a Dyson sphere? A Dyson sphere is a hypothetical megastructure. It's a giant ball, or it could be basically it's round. It'll be in a sphere. It might have holes in it, it might not. And it encloses around the sun, and it harnesses energy from the sun. The concept was first proposed by a physicist, not an astrophysicist, but a normal physicist, named Freeman Dyson, as a way for advanced civilizations to meet their mass energy needs. Next, I'll go over why I chose this topic. The reason I chose this topic is because when I learned about Dyson spheres quite a while ago, but I haven't done that much I haven't really presented off of them that much. But when I first noticed, hey, this is a cool thing, and I started doing some research of my own, I became inspired by the concept, and always deep down in my head, I wasn't sure if I would ever make it that far, but I've always been wanting to try and find a way to make this work. You know, build Dyson sphere in real life, yeah. Next, I'll talk about scale, basically. How big would a Dyson sphere be? A Dyson sphere would be bigger than the sun, obviously, because it's got to go around the sun. So, if built around our sun, would have a diameter of 300 million kilometers, or in America, we call that 186 million miles. So that's a big structure right there. It would be placed at the orbit of Earth, meaning it would have a surface area exceeding that of Earth, potentially 550 million times greater. This should be accurate. This might not be accurate, but this picture, I will move. This picture, basically, if that's our sun, this whole thing here would be the Dyson sphere. Our Earth is this little tiny dot right here, and then that'll be Jupiter, just for scale. So, yeah, it's big, guys, it's big. Next, I will go over why this would be so important to us if we ever made it. Why they would be so important. First of all, I went on the basic level of how to explain it to you, but I'll explain a little bit more. A single sphere would produce an immense amount of energy, potentially trillions of times more than the current human energy consumption, meaning that if we built a Dyson sphere, we would have enough energy to use what we use and have extra. So, say, what is something you guys use every day? Somebody, name something. Phones. How many phones do you we have it's growing every day, so I don't really know. I think we have at least 10, billion people on Earth?
It's about close to 8.5 now.
8.5 million?
Billion.
Yeah. And not everybody on Earth has phones, but there are a lot of people that do. So that's a lot of phones right there. We would have enough power with the Dyson sphere, we would have enough power to charge your phones, we would have enough power to use power plants, we would have enough power for everything and extra. The only reason we don't have them right now is because they're not actually possible at the moment. The reason they're not possible is because, first of all, it's huge. We would have to have a lot of tools, a lot of materials, and we don't really have access to that right now. But yeah. I don't expect you to read all this, so I will just move on. Is there anything you guys have questions on so far?
What kind of materials would you use to build a Dyson sphere?
a great question. I assume I didn't really look in that far onto material
Maybe
wise.
we don't know already.
I assume there would be definitely like things like solar panels though to absorb the sun's energy and light. Anything else? Okay. Next is how much energy we use for things like AI. A lot of us nowadays, now that we have AI, we use AI all the time for all kinds of things. And so this is for ChatGPT. This is how much electricity ChatGPT consumes. In one day, ChatGPT consumes 39.98 million kilowatt hours each day. That's enough to charge 8 million phones. Or you can run the Empire State Building for 540 days. And that's just one day, guys. That's one day. If you move, oh my gosh, this is so hard. In 1 year, we would have, it would have consumed about 14.46 billion kilowatt hours each year. That's enough for most electricity. What? That's more electricity than 117 countries consume in a year. So, guys, lay off on the AI for a little bit. Also, it could be more than every house in the state of Iowa consumes a year. Then we have water. As you know, with all this working for ChatGPT, it probably needs to cool off, and this is where water will come in handy. But again, we use ChatGPT so much that it has to have a lot of water. So in one day, ChatGPT consumes about 39.16 million gallons of water each day. That's enough to fill 978,000 baths, one for every resident of San Jose, California. Or you could flush a toilet 24 million times, equivalent to the entire population of Taiwan flushing their toilets at once.
And that's each day, right?
Yes, that's each day. ChatGPT, if it's taking that many baths, it better be clean. That's all I'm saying. No germs on my ChatGPT. In 1 year, ChatGPT consumes about 14.28 billion gallons of water. That's enough water to fill the Central Park Reservoir. I never know how to pronounce that word. 14 times. I assume that means that's big.
Yeah.
Or it could keep the fountains of replenished for 1,190 years. Sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. 1,190 years. So yeah, that's a lot of water, guys. And then, do I have any question about the AI stuff? Nobody? Yes.
So is the water used to run like where all the servers are at for the cooling of the servers? Is that where the water consumption comes in?
Yes, because that with like daily people are using ChatGPT. That is going to overheat the servers at some point, and so it needs like things like water to like keep it cool. I assume fans. It probably has fans too, but just water would probably do the trick better. Any other questions? Yes.
Do you know if like how much more water ChatGPT would consume than say like other social medias who have to use cooling servers? Like, is it substantially worse or?
I'm not too sure.
AI in general consumes a lot more resources.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, we're just at the beginning. I mean, imagine a couple of years from now or more, what the hell are we gonna do?
We're running out of water, guys. I'm just saying that. Any other questions? No? All right, then that is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.